Hello students, welcome to our another tutorial of Arcgis. Here you can see a river and a basin shapefile are added. At first we need to create a grid around our basin. So for the grid purpose we use the cartography tools and then data driven pages and then the grid index feature. Just click on the grid index feature and add the basin shapefile here, and here change the name into export grid, and below you can see the decimal degrees, just change into kilometers, and we want to create 4 kilometer into 4 kilometer grid here. So we just write the 4 kilometer into 4 kilometer and just click OK. Now here you can see our grid is created. The second step is to create the intersection between the grid and the river. Just go to the geoprocessing tools, here intersect, and here you can see the grid, just drag and drop, and the river. Now our intersection, just click OK, our intersection is created. Now the intersection is created. Now what we do dissolve the export grid with the page number value. Okay, here you can see the attribute table and page number. This is a page number. This is not in a order, and one here you can see the repetition of a number 22 22. So for avoid the repetition of the number, we just use the dissolve, and dissolve item is the page number. Okay, now go to the geoprocessing tools. Here you can see the dissolve option. Just input the feature and page number, click on the OK and just OK. Now our dissolve is created. Here you can see, just open attribute table. Now the page number in ascending order 4 5 6 9 13 16. Okay, and every page number contain number of rivers, like the 17. Here you can see the 32 number grid. Just click on 32 number grid, they contain a one river, and here 19 number grid, they contain one river. Okay, now here we add two field. First of all, just go to the add field option, and first is a length in kilometer, length in kilometer, and here just go to the float and OK, and second is the drainage density. Drainage density is float, and click OK, and just click on the editor option and start editing. This is the editing file. Continue. Now a length in kilometer, how to calculate the length? Just right click on it, go to the field, calculate geometry, and here you can see the projected coordinate system are used. If your layer is not projected coordinate system, it's not working. Now just go to the kilometer option and just click OK. Oh, actually our 19 is selected, so only the result of the 19 we can see. Just deselect the item and just redo the step, calculate geometry and length in kilometer. Okay, now our length in kilometer is here, you can see. Now we calculate the drainage density. Just click on the drainage density column, right click on it and go to the calculate field calculator, and we know the drainage density formula is the length in kilometer by the area. Now just length in kilometer by our area is the 4 into 4 grid, so 4 into 4 means 16 kilometer. Just write 16 and just click OK. Here the drainage density value is created. Okay, now what we do, we just join this attribute table into the grid feature. Okay, now just click on the export grid and join and relates. Now join, here just export grid resolve. Okay, that's right. Now select the page number, here also page number, and validate join, and then close. Okay, just click on the OK. Now check the export grid, just right click and open attribute table. You can see the our grid export grid feature is added here. Drainage density, length in kilometer also added here, and here you can see various null value. Just export the data for avoiding the null value. Okay, just right click on it and data, export data, and name it export dd and OK and OK. Now our export dd is created. You can see the attribute table. Here also all length in kilometer, drainage density, and the null value is avoided now. Now just change the export dd feature to point. Okay, just change the feature to point. Just click ctrl plus f and here just search feature to point. You can see the feature to point, and input the feature export dd and change the path. You can also change the path. Just click OK. Now the feature are converted into point. Each point contain the drainage density values. Okay, now we need to interpolate it. For interpolation purpose, we use the interpolation in spatial analysis tool. You can see spatial analysis tool. Okay, and then interpolation IDW. Here just select the input point feature. This is our point feature, and z value is the drainage density. Now change the path. Here I change it to the d. Okay, and save is a dd. Then just save it and go to the environment setting. Here just processing extent default, just basin layer as a basin, and you can see the raster analysis. Here just select on the mask option and just basin. Okay, and just try it. Okay, now our drainage density is converted. Just uncheck every layer and you can see this is our drainage density. Now we rearrange it. Go to the properties and symbology. Just here you can see 9 classes. We don't need the 9 classes, so it's 5 or 4 classes. Now 4 classes we prefer. Now just apply. Now you can see the drainage density, and here I just add the river. Where the river concentration is high, the drainage density is high. Where the river concentration is low, the drainage density is low. Now drainage density is almost done. Thank you students for or in another tutorial just check out our channel.